Parents and teachers turned out in large numbers at last week's school board meeting in support of a teacher request for a 16% pay hike next year, which, if granted, could mean little or no tax relief in 1981-82. But despite that, the Hampton Taxpayers Association says it's pushing ahead with efforts to streamline the school budget. Now the group is proposing the school's $675,000 computer system be merged with that of the city government's for a possible savings of $500,000 a year.
April of last year, they put out an additional $100,000. And to maintain that, we're talking this year, $423,000. So consequently, we're adding a lot of money in the school system, and we think we could reduce. And with efficient management, we think we could go along and probably save enough money to restore, say, or give the teachers a raise.
Hampton's data processing director says all the pluses and minuses should be given careful study first to see if a consolidation would save money.
I would imagine that in any type installation that you could consolidate and save money, but really without looking at all the facts, it would be hard to say.
When the Hampton city government and school system separated computer systems some 6 years ago, one of the main arguments for that separation by the schools was that if the city runs the machines, then the city's work will come first. Now that argument is likely to come up again if the Hampton Taxpayers Association pushes its idea for consolidation. Don Roberts, Area 10 Eyewitness News, Hampton.
The crowd on hand was noticeably smaller for the second reading of the proposed $43,250,000 Hampton school budget, but they were no less as vocal as the teachers were last week in their opposition to proposed funding cutbacks. This time the focus was on special education. Proposed cuts in that budget totaled some $290,000, with $90,000 of that money going to fund the Hampton Street Academy, which was successfully argued back in the budget last week. Several speakers, including Shirley Volpe, who is a mother of a handicapped child, as well as a special ed instructor herself, pleaded with the board to reinstate the special ed money.
Although the general school population is declining, the population of children with special needs in education is not declining. The law mandates good child find services, and City of Hampton has been working hard at that and have identified more children in need of special education services.
Hers and the efforts of several other speakers were unsuccessful as the board voted to pass the budget with those special ed cuts to the City Council. Board member Ruth Jensen made a motion to restore $90,000 back to the special ed budget and fund the Street Academy with other money, but that action died since no other board member would second it.
These 1,000-odd seats may be nearly empty now, but as the school budget battle shifts to City Council for a public hearing April 29th, some here tonight have suggested that that meeting be moved to the Hampton Coliseum to accommodate all those who want to make sure that there are no more cuts in the present school budget. Don Roberts, Area 10 Eyewitness News, Hampton.